You're now listening to the best music. Feel the freshness. You're now listening to the best music. Feel the freshness. You're now listening to the best music. Feel the freshness.
Friday, family, how are we doing this beautiful glamorous Friday? I hope you all had a beautiful, productive week, fun week, however it was for you. But welcome on Rythm Scoop this beautiful Friday on the Blackwood Fire Radio Network, media of the 21st century. My name is Rythm Longoria. Remember, you can download or go on it also to get updated on the daily shows that we do have. And also, I have the amazing panel here with me this beautiful evening. What's happening? What's goody?
Up to life.
Okay, that's great. Life is life, and life is good.
Life,
Yeah,
feeling better. I was feeling a little weird in the morning.
right.
Yeah, but I'm feeling better right now.
That's
Very
good to hear.
How are you?
I'm living. Yes, I'm living. I love my life, as I always say. July has been a kiss on my lips. Good to you. It's July 25th. The month is almost over. I don't know how July has been for y'all.
July has been amazing for me. I can't complain. Ups and downs, but yeah, I love it.
That's right away. But before that, we'll definitely be coming up with our quotes of the day. But there she goes, literally sitting down. How you doing, Jojo?
I don't have nothing much to say. I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Y'all look good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can see green, a bit of green, a bit of green on your band. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. Oh my gosh. You're all in alignment. But how's July been for you, Joby?
Amazing.
That's good. I love the word amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you see me literally glamming up every day, just know everything is good.
So the day we don't see you climbing up.
Like the other day, I was not feeling well.
Yeah,
You know, just noticed something is off. Not really.
Honey, that's
Yes.
true. That's super true.
Yeah.
We'll be back with our motivational quotes in a bit and actually start our conversation. Rasta baby over there. Faith, my quote of the day is you have to learn.
Weekend, man, take care of yourself, love yourself more, just take care of yourself, sleep, rest, when you're it's too much to deliver to the people maybe you work for, the companies, and maybe when you get that day to rest, take advantage of it. Kuna watu wanamkanga 4, sijui 5. Imagine someone who is doing that every single day, na maybe off day yake ni Sunday peke yake.
Yeah.
Send a church, at least try to rest. How do I say that? Yes, you can go to church, but when is actually your siku nilale.
My quote says, it is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that brings about the most lasting change.
I like that. Yeah, righty. So we go on the amazing quote of the day, guys. You can definitely type on the comments if you have any quotes to share with that. Also, as Jogi says, you can motivate yourself each and every day. Yes, but I have conversations here that actually got me. I think maybe some of you all have asked. And here he was actually with Dr. Arikana Chigombori on this picture. And this is what he said. Raila Odinga has called on African leaders to remove visa restrictions for Africans and open the skies visa revenues. Also, he was speaking at the International Conference on Africa's Democracy in Abuja, that is in Nigeria. And also, Raila Odinga also emphasized the need to empower Africa. This is what literally all awakened Africans will want, obviously. But the fact that I'm seeing the ODM leader here, knowing that he's a part of the government, also right away seeing Dr. Arikana Chihombori, the ODM leader. I don't know what's your take on this.
Raila, Zombo Tote, by the way. Raila, there's nothing this guy, his political friends, there's no Kenyan who's paying attention to Raila right now. I hope to. There's none. Because we've seen clearly Kenyans have the capability. Has not driven the country in the same agenda Ibrahim Traore is doing. Julius Malema, the same thing.
Yes.
Always yapping. Can make actually a course. Can make a move. These people actually the crazy part is that
100%.
they can bring a move. They are trained, and that's why they fit the position. They are trained. I don't know if they're trained, but I believe they're trained however way to ensure that they can influence the masses. And they have been doing that for so long.
So
but right now
good.
your time is so up. Pack your bags, your bags. Like you're a grandpa, go back and rest. Grandfathers yetu walikuwa time ya kureturn, uende ukae uenjoy mali umetengeneza, uletwa na wajukuu wako kama wanaleta, kama waleti pia be appreciative because maybe ulijitengeneza enough, actually you're supplying, you don't need to receive anymore.
Basically joining. So we've seen Dr. Arikana in that photo with him.
Who's that?
Doctor, I've been saying, okay, talk about, I didn't want to touch on it because I'm avoiding Dr. Arikana's.
I know.
I mean,
that?
reason, you don't know Dr.
Africanist.
She's a diplomat.
Of which country?
Africa. She was part of the AU, then she was kazi yako ni waonyesha vijana wa demonstrate, waite criminals, hakuna jobs, barabara zibaki venye ziko, ongezea zingine juu, don't do nothing. If the same system is what you're talking about, the game is still the same. So Dr. Arikana and they're the same people. I believe right now she's been deep in the system sana. I mean, udem anenda udem anenda kwa, she's going to so many pictures of standing with such kind of people. Another good example, true Pan-Africanists, we saw them on the event we went to. She was one among the invited people. I still wonder why she didn't come. That was something very important. Yeah, I bet not.
No, it's Dr. Tata.
It's Dr. Tata.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, but Dr. Arikana was supposed to come, remember?
It was Dr.
Dr. Tata?
Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Arikana alikuwa kuja. I remember she was on the guest list. Literally, I remember.
Really?
Yeah, Tata didn't come, but she was well represented still. F Dr. Arikana too. That's all I can say. There's nothing she's doing right now.
Right.
She started well.
That has been part of the hoodwinking that is going on should never be trusted. Okay? Don't somebody calling themselves a diplomat. Do you understand what diplomacy is? Diplomacy just keeps the status quo running because you're just negotiating about what is. You're
Right.
keeping everything diplomatic. Okay? So that people don't get angry and all these people that call themselves leaders, politicians, most of them are just puppets. Okay? And the minute you start understanding that I can't show you the way if I'm blind as well. Go, get yourself in order, put yourself in the right. We have an orange man in
Right.
office in one of the highest, not the highest, well, in one of the, in the bully of the world, we have a complete moron, okay, running that country. Right here, we have another moron, okay? You go to Uganda, morons. And do you know why these morons exist? Because they were elected by fellow morons. Get out of this whole thing where you think like living in Nairobi ukisurvive naishi kwa kanyumba fulani kenye kanashana
Right.
choo
Right.
is how people live. Go back home, my guy. You probably can afford a better farm or land bigger than hiyo ukienda na pale Kamulu na hiyo 350 yako.
Right.
Alafu niende Ocha na hiyo 350.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm getting the same size of land? And the minute you get yourself a house, produce your own food, and from there, it's like what I was saying yesterday.
Right.
That is what we call the FU point. You want me to do anything? No, FU. I don't have to. No, by the way, from especially if your car runs on diesel.
Right.
Oil, ya gari, yenye unatoanga unatupa, you can distill that and make diesel. You can run your tractors on that diesel. Most of you all are dumb, and I say that to the world. If everything collapsed today, how many of you all know how to refine crude oil? Freedom and independence in 1964. Tell me one way that you're free. Tell me, like, one way as a Kenyan citizen that you're free. You can literally we can get kidnapped today, tupelekwe pale hivyo tufinyefinyo maguado, next thing Kamlesh found dead somewhere. Is that freedom? No. The fact that you have to pay taxes, it's not an option. you have to understand that for these despots, okay, that keep running around in tax boat cars, getting nothing about that screams freedom. Nothing about your constitution doesn't even protect you from a president that is malicious and of ill intent. All it does is tell you, go protest.
It also protects their own, literally.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because it's a cycle. A cycle that doesn't guarantee freedom in any shape or form. So again, I go back to whatever the analogy is. I'll protect you. I'm the good snake.
Right.
Will you go into that hole?
You shouldn't go into that hole.
Exactly.
Not at all, because we had that video of the deputy president actually talking the fact that Kenyans are so easy to control. And the fact that you were saying they're so easy to control, don't worry.
That's a
Easy to
Zionist
control these
thing.
people.
I don't think it's a matter of being easy to control. It's just that people are being
Politics.
silent, you know.
I
People are being
believe
silent.
before
And that's why
our generation, our
since last
regime,
year, the education at Kibaki imetupatia a lot of knowledge. You know, if you look at like probably our parents and our great grandparents, we've been exposed to a lot of history and information. And at the same time, as the world evolves in different ways, technologically, digitally, mtu hata amemaliza shule unasikia bado hata ananga simu, hata katulituli, like for real. So but that's why they're getting rid of education right now, like the free system of education. That is going to affect so many people. Because why?
So
But we don't
what,
have
what
educated
I'm
people
thinking
who
is
are running businesses.
instead of see I was in the
I
maybe
see what you're
you see
saying.
what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like instead of kwenda, for example, we should drop na class 8 because let's say if they're
Unaanza
dropping
mjengo.
unaanza kufanya vitu mapema, unaenda kwa mechanic, whatever, kazi za mkono, which really has better money than blue collar jobs. You know, so that's than white collar jobs, sorry. So I'm looking at it from that space. But again, all these things also need money to run white collar jobs, and a lot of blue collar jobs actually you more
Are demeaning.
independent. They're demeaning, but they make more money.
So let me put it this way. Let me show you. Actually, let me show you why that isn't the right approach to anything. Right? Educated populace, individuals. Okay? And that's why you hear these people coming out to say, Kenyans are so easy to manipulate.
Yeah.
Ask yourself, why would he say that? Geared towards blue collar jobs. This is herdsmen and cattle. The blue collar jobs are cattle. They are putting you in a pen so that they can control the money. So you think there is money in there. So we all go into blue collar jobs. What happens to accountants? What happens to... And this is why you saw in the previous years when our grandfathers were our age, they were like, oh, ulienda shule. You know, what did they do? They all got into government, grabbed the largest tracts of land. Okay? Now, when our dads are coming into it, what do they know? The same thing.
Right.
And hit somebody with a, like, I swear, hapa nje nikitupa mawe na gonga msi ako na bachelors. Yeah.
Yeah.
In Rongai, how many universities do you have in Rongai?
shit, you ain't shit,
Thank
nini,
you.
nini.
You're
You
not
grow
gonna
up
go
being
anywhere.
scared, and then you have your
Yes.
system also frightening you. Like, unafaa uongee useme nini wewe. Shut
Yes.
the fuck up when other people are talking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
know?
And that's, you create such a society by limiting access to education. Okay? And this is why I said Uganda. Very few Ugandans study past Form 6.
Right.
First of all, who still has Form 6? Okay?
Kenya was supposed to
Here's the thing.
Has it not been changed?
And that's, you see, they should have changed it to something better. Is CBC better? Yes, but it's not perfect. Okay? But here's the thing about easy Maliza Shule class 7 kwenda hadi Form 6, this whole thing. Number one, going to go to a technical school or you're smart. Because Form 5 and 6 are basically where you're from, what when you wanaenda polytechnics and stuff like that. Then when you wanaenda different career, you're already, like the largest majority tulitoa Kenya, we had that from hadi Form 6.
Yeah, it has.
Okay? Then we realized this cannot help us create an educated population that can grow this country. We were lied to that 844 is better. Okay? They did create a bunch of people that can memorize shit. Yes.
It did.
People that can become scientists. Now they're looking at you like, but I thought you had a degree in physics. I thought you were a physicist, my guy. How come? You go do PhDs, and these PhDs are not.
Right.
Okay? You have to go elsewhere. Already you're talking
Finally.
about setting up
You know.
like nuclear power plants when we don't even have
I was
our
talking
own
about that.
our own people able to do those things. So you're going to hire foreigners to come run our nuclear grid. How does that compute well with you? And it's that Traore's country pretending to give aid when she was literally a spy.
Right.
Okay, and this is how when you have these gaps in labor force and in knowledge, that's how they fit all the time. He was, I think, the first attorney general or something, and he was saying when we got independence, our biggest problem wasn't even governance and companies in Kenya. Safaricom's first CEO was what? I mean, anaitwa Michael Joseph. Getting real freedom. People don't understand the cost of it. The cost of it is painful. The cost of it is being awake.
It's a
And
lot.
being awake to injustices will prick you in certain ways that you're not ready if you haven't gone through. Because you have to kill a version of the freedom you think you have to realize
Yes.
that it was an illusion.
Yes. That's the truth. The fact that we're inviting a president who's actually done grading, Ibrahim Traore,
And
did he not
Africans.
say anything? Literally.
Where is the unity? Where is the, and this is, Keith was talking about this and I kind of support him on
What
Joby's
did
show.
he say?
He was saying your culture is shit if everybody else comes in and disrespects you and
Right.
rules you.
Right.
You cannot claim to be a civilized culture when you put your culture. I never saw the video, but I think it's all of y'all that told me about that Macron video with Ruto where he was saying
right.
we have no agenda. We have zero similar agendas here. We
There
have.
will never be.
There will never be. Then why are you inviting him over?
Because he's coming over.
It's like mi niende ananipatia hadi bibi yake. Because they will show up here with his DP wetu ataenda kufungua mlango kama that Nigerian idiot.
Right.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. First of all, personally, I have a quirk. I openly disrespect every white person I see until they prove to me that they are worth respect. But I will still disrespect you.
Thank you. I've been acting that way lately. I just don't care whether you're good or bad.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
First
I
of
know
all, like,
Why?
how?
How does really?
Kuna nyani ingine nimeona tao, by the way, inatembea hapo na hizo mabackpack zao,
Yeah.
na hizo cargo pants zenye zinakaa ni CIA. Mimi nimepita naye kama nimempita na an eye for an
Right.
eye.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, because for them they
You
say,
oppress us over there, we oppress you over here. You oppress us over there,
tit for tat.
I oppress
Reciprocate energy.
Morio.
Like,
By the way, me I should tell Kenyan police hivi. Let's all come together and make it a mortuary. Okay? We don't care. Hizo shule wanajijengea.
tunaenda to demonstrate tuko to
Do you know they'll have their own schools. They won't integrate with your schools.
But they do have their
They,
own schools.
they,
Yeah, like
they will
everything
have
about
their
them is
own
set up already.
hospitals.
Yeah.
Probably hadi wanaleta hii vaccine sababu UN iko huku. Hii ya ukimwi. Sababu wanajua watu wote ni maukimwi tu zinatembea. Okay? And I'm just saying, like, you need a point of pride as a nation, as a player, and go like,
Right?
ona hiyo machungwa. You know, and actually go on Twitter and make a meme. Shout out to South Park. Have you all seen the skit?
First, I learned this week. When you start, look, I had to do the experiment.
Idiot.
I was not joking. This is not like I had to listen to them. I had to do the experiment. Search for
Okay,
the
let's
term,
do the experiment, family.
term idiots. You see the images of Trump. Bro, this guy, it's crazy.
Let me
Trump must
finish.
be sexualizing his dog.
Let me finish. So they posted
I
Trump
was shocked.
in bed with the devil naked. Devil. And then the devil was comparing him to Saddam Hussein. Like, are you on the Epstein files? Relax. Ah, no. So now he's suing South Park. And then they did another skit of Jesus going like, look, I only came back because it's part of the lawsuit. Okay? And once you have the Jews, the J's, Juice, I mean OJ.
The
Juice.
cats with the hats.
Juice.
Say
Juice.
the cats with the hats.
Minute Maid juice.
Yeah, Juice.
Or
The globalist.
the
I
glab.
met a globalist that went famous and didn't get a nose job. Like, look at them. All of them, they become famous, they reduce nose size. They're like, yeah, kumbe it was big, boy. No wonder their nose is in everybody's business to our despot leaders.
And also to
So meaning I'm not on social media, so I can't
Yeah.
attach nothing
So-
to your effing data.
See, but you not touch a new
Nothing.
one.
yeah.
No,
You just
no.
create
I'm
a
not
new one.
attaching
You
nothing.
post nothing
See,
and
here's
then you
the
attach.
thing. They have your
The new
name,
email.
right?
People are smart.
On your passports, in there.
I know.
In the
They
last
will
5
they will
years,
find your
you have
digital
to attach your
footprint.
old social
The
media
last
handle
5
and
years.
username.
I just opened a new one.
No, just actually the
that
thing
one
is
was hacked. It's not mine.
collapsing literally.
Like there was this video of this priest that had been posted. It was in which country? And he was actually American. So in his home state, he was a pedophile.
Okay.
And that was the priest people used to watch out. No, that's why Catholicism is about homosexuality. Okay? And how many times have we had that? And you good.
Right.
Why would you think that the education system that they gave you is good? Why do you think the form of governance or the constitution that they helped you create is good for you? They have never done anything good for black people. It's like what we were talking about earlier, how because that's how they destroyed the black family. That's how they destroyed the black economy.
And that's why you gave me that perspective. I'm like, yeah, that literally was making sense, because the African community are becoming a powerhouse by their own. They didn't need
They own banks,
people.
they own businesses.
Yeah.
They create businesses that don't need work. Forex trade. Okay? Where you just black man when they couldn't afford the black man. What's up, Mexican? Okay, they just substitute slavery for another term. And now, since they've realized that they don't have the requisite skills to outdo the immigrants, that's why you see them going like, we don't want immigrants, they're taking all our jobs. Why? Because all you did was bump your sister. Freaking inbred people. Okay, all you did was F your sister. You're 18, you go to the military, they teach you how to handle guns, they throw you to a war, you come back traumatized. Now they won't give you anything, you end up in the streets bitter and whatever, and now you're out there hating on every black man you see in a suit.
Even the US.
Yeah,
Global.
yeah. It's in the US, in the UK, especially in the UK, nakumbuka yao ilikuwa very harsh. Yeah, it's very, very harsh.
What happened?
Sikumbuki the right statement, but they said if you're found criticizing the government, kuna the same thing, jail terms, like.
Talking about freedom of speech, how does that apply then?
They're saying they are protecting the government, they're protecting their regime's name, the government. You don't need to criticize them.
We shouldn't criticize somebody that we gave a job.
That's why they want your social medias. That's why you see people being kidnapped nowadays. Job, unatuma watu kwetu ku arrest mamangu. Are you fucking serious? That is the type of system we're dealing with right now.
And you know why they're trying to push kuwa uneducated? Because an educated person, ukifanyiwa hivyo, since you don't know your rights and whatever, you will cower. Utakuwa like, yaki usitume polisi kwa mama yangu, yaki naogopa polisi. But when you know your rights, you will look them in the eye and tell them, I am suing you. For what? So what do? They start dissecting your stupidity. And they realize, anyway, ni mjinga, is in all that money, all that power, and this is all you can think about. Okay? And these bankrolling, these youths to hate me. Why? Ruto must go. Then what do? You go to Boniface Mwangi and snatch. When you create policies that make it very difficult, or terms of presidency and all that, it needs we need to be able to get you out of office.
Can I tell you something? Why some of the things are not going to happen so quick? Like understanding the system, and which is right, the countries mentioned try to keep, and much more. So many of this. I think agenda at the World Bank. Usually, how they're supposed to break down countries like. That's why situation took on a World Bank and that were well orchestrated. The white supremacy is way far ahead. Right now, they're fulfilling agendas 2025.
So there was
agenda inaitwa Esther, which I'm about to share tonight on the show.
Esther.
Yes.
What in Biblia?
It's crazy. There's agenda 2030 coming. Yeah. So
oh yeah. That's one walianza.
These people, that's why you can see they can easily move like I don't know when you wanna move
very
fast. They're
almost winding up.
There's this page. Okay, let me not say that. It's called. It said in a recent survey, every at Mashab Israel alumnus running an agricultural project in Kenya cited financial constraints as their biggest challenge. Despite their training and potential, many struggle to access the credit rewards. Okay. Apparently they're trying to empower Kenyans. And me, having no filter, went straight
oh my god, are you kidding me?
to the comment section.
To
yes.
yourself?
No, I was hating on somebody that is very dumb. I shall show you.
Oh my god.
A guy called Muli Deno. Okay. Ndio baya saa zingine enye wakamba ndio maana hata mnaandikanga tuna waindi. So listen to this stupidity. So this idiot replied saying, go join Hamas, or Hezbollah or Houthis, or join their law to expose your regressive genes. Okay? Stupidity is a choice. Remember that. You chose to be stupid.
Right.
Okay? And this is the thing. Most
as you're winding up,
the idiots
curious at all.
Okay,
so
you just
I don't understand why people like
just
curiosity.
regurgitating what you hear.
I'll do some what
Now
just curiosity.
Like you're not asking questions, it's just very good.
No, that's crazy.
That's how we were colonized by them. People keep us this is how we were colonized.
You're not taught.
People like Muli Deno
how to critically think.
Are the majority.
Sadly, because me that comment literally took me off your jana. Stories are you and as it was talking to him crazy when him jinga where is it nini? Because that's the mindset.
Yeah, it is. Sadly, but it is. But as you're almost winding up, family, that has been a very redefining conversation regarding the cost. How can we get there? But remember, you can download our app on the Google Play Store. Stream on www.blackhotfatradio.com for amazing healthy supplements. Apparel clothing with the Black Hot Fat Radio logo on it. Have a for joining us today. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Take care and enjoy yourself. Bye-bye.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. Here is Angela Robinson, your Jamaican brother, all the way in Switzerland.